Okay, good morning. Another day of being laid off early in the morning. Video 3. Now, this here is images of possessed people. Bear with me here. Possessed people. I just crunched up images of possessed people. And, this is pretty scary. That's scary. Look at that, Linda. And she's really scary. Look at this one here. She's got her head on backwards. Holy shit, that's scary. All these people, ooh. But the thing is, these guys don't look scary. They look perfectly normal. Yet they murder. I mean, the people that have been murdered, and the wars, and the human suffering that these people have endured through their times that they're in office, that's just insane crazy. But they look perfectly normal. I don't know. You tell me. These are scary. These are normal. Yet, who does the most damage? Scary. Normal. Now, today I'm going to talk about the most famous possession ever in history of a human being ever recorded. And I know what you're thinking. No, scary. And not quite. The most famous possession of any human being in history is simply Judas. Atheists may say, or other religions may say, well, that's bullshit. It's out of the Bible, and you got your right to your opinion. But you can't doubt that every time there's a traitor, you're a Judas. No matter what religion or who you are, or if you're an atheist, you're a Judas. If you're a traitor, 30 pieces of gold means some kind of death thing. I don't know what that's something. And that's what the money he was paid supposedly for his exposing the Yeshua that walked the earth. And but Judas, and the reason I say it's the most famous possession is because it's recorded in the Bible and through the Gospels. But this is Luke, my favorite guy, and it says right here, then entered Satan into Judas, surnamed Iscariot, being the number of the 12 disciples. And those 12 disciples were always under incredible attacks by these demonic powers because they were just so close to the Christ, the Yeshua the Christ. But the thing is, I think he, of course he was protecting him. Satan couldn't get through the barrier. Now, Yeshua actually allowed Satan to possess Judas. The thing is, see, this is after that Yeshua had defeated Satan in the desert. This is after that. Satan knows now he's number 2. He's under the foot of Yeshua. He's under the foot. He knows it now. He tried to be more powerful. They had the battle in the desert, and of course Yeshua won. So Satan knows his place now, and he doesn't like it, being a number of the 12. So Satan was allowed to enter Judas, and then of course we know what happened after that. And he went on his way and communed with the chief priests and captains. Now, who are these chief priests and captains? Now, Yeshua the Christ already had a confrontation with these guys, and what did he say? You are liars and murderers from the beginning. You are like your father. Who is he talking about? Satan. So the chief priests and captains, he's saying that they're possessed, and they're serving this evil agenda, and already they're probably possessed. They probably have demons all around them. They probably conjure them. That's what they did back in those days. For prosperity and things like that. Had to have a few child sacrifices and things like that. And he said, you're like your father, a liar and murderer from the beginning. He called these people. And the first thing Judas did is went to these people. Why? Because they were the same people. They were the same. And he knew these people. Satan knew them already. That's why he went to them. He didn't go to anybody else. He didn't go to the army. He went to the chief priests and captains, were like the governors, the mayors, the president, the people that had held all the power. That's who they were. They held all the power. Just like our politicians now, today, hold all the power. These were these guys. And that's the first place he went, to these guys, because he knew them. On how he might betray him to them. And that's the most famous possession in history, right there. The one that resulted in the murder of Yeshua here on earth. But of course, they say it had to happen. I don't like anybody being murdered or tortured the way these people were back in those days. It's just horrible, sick, and I don't know. I don't know. Religion. This is where it kind of gets kind of weird because, I mean, I wouldn't require somebody to die for me, because I know I'm fucked, but they don't have to be fucked because of me, So it's a weird thing, religion. But this is the most famous one, and you can deny this happens all you want, and it's going on right now today. I can tell you that all the fucking time. And you say, well, why was it allowed to get to this point? Why was it allowed to go this far? And on the other hand, there's people probably saying out there, hey, life's been great. My family's been great through the history. Yeah, sure, people suffer, people starve, people are fucked, but I've been okay. I drive a BMW, I live uptown, I got a good job, I had a good education, I never went one day without food. And there are a lot of people like that, especially here in America and, in the more advanced countries. And that's great, I mean, that's the way it's supposed to be. But these people are totally uninformed. They're not opening their eyes to the world that's out there, especially the things that are in our peripheral vision, the things that are kept away from us. That's the things you got to look for. And what's going to be the result of all this? We don't build bombs to not use them. The most ridiculous thing ever said was, we're going to have a bunch of nuclear bombs, and we're going to have so many of them that nobody else will ever want to get in a war because it will just destroy the earth. But that's the whole agenda of these aliens, these beings that are here on earth. They're not aliens because they're indigenous to earth here. They're stuck here under the dome with us. And sure, they're going to use these bombs. You think they're not going to? Sure they are. This is last resort because this will wipe out humanity and just about 100% life on earth right here. We got more than enough. And what's funny right now, where they had a bill come out under Obama that we're going to modernize our nuclear weapons, and so we needed more uranium, we needed more plutonium, we needed more of these nuclear energy factories going, because the byproduct of these nuclear factories that make energy, make electricity, is plutonium and highly enriched uranium that can be easily turned into these huge, gigantic fucking motherfuckers that will just fuck the world. Fuck it once and for all. Holy shit, this makes me sick. I got grandkids, man. This shit makes me fucking sick. But, doing all I can. You have to remember that them.i. Ooh, that's scary. Normal. Judas. Communed with the chief priest and captains. Duck out.